Now, back to the presidential election. Senator Mike Crapo is among a number of Republicans rescinding their endorsement of Trump after a videotape surfaced of him making vulgar and sexually charged comments about women. Senator Crapo posted a statement on Twitter saying Trump's pattern of behavior left him no choice but to drop his endorsement. Crapo said Trump's actions and comments toward women have been, quote, disrespectful, profane, and demeaning, end quote. He also tweeted he has spent more than 20 years working on domestic violence prevention, and Trump's excuse of locker room talk is simply unacceptable. So in the midst of all of this, we have political analyst Dave Adler joining me at the desk. Thank you so much for being here today. So let's talk Trump. With all of this happening, that video surfacing, is Trump's campaign pretty much done for?
I think so. I think his campaign is now beyond recovery. The reality is that his last best hope was to persuade a lot of women who are independent voters to come over to his side. I think he's probably alienated them beyond recovery.
Right, okay. And Senator Mike Crapo, among others, have called for Trump to step down, to completely get out of the presidential election. What is the likelihood of that, and what would that mean for the election?
Well, I give Senator Crapo credit for making that call, and he's joined others who have similarly asked him to step aside. The reality is, however, it's probably not possible. It's too late in the game, 30 days to go, to change the name on the ballot. In order to do that, the RNC would have to persuade secretaries of state across the country and also persuade courts across the country to make the ballot change. And it wouldn't simply be Republican lawyers in court asking for that change, because Democratic lawyers would be in there, oh, no, you don't. And it's hard to believe that courts would intervene at this late date. So I think Republicans are stuck with Trump at the head of the ticket.
Right. 30 days is just way too soon to make any big changes like that.
I think that's right. And so I think the focus is going to have to shift to preserving or protecting down-ballot candidates.
Okay. And so then with that, what do you think we can expect between now and November 8th?
If, in fact, Secretary Clinton's lead continues to expand, as I'm sure it will, because she's now leading in Republican states, her lead in battleground states is expanding, it means it will give the Democrats the liberty to spend an awful lot of money on down-ballot races, trying to retake control of the Senate, engaging in the long-shot effort to win control of the House. Similarly, the Republicans will have to, I think, pour most of their resources into protecting and preserving those down-ballot races, trying to hold on to the House. And so that means that the head of the ticket will play a far less important role, particularly as Republican leaders distance themselves from Donald Trump.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Dave, and thank you so much for your insight.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you. We'll be back.